Hey YouTube, Wagwan, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to work on this 2020 Nissan Pathfinder. So if your Pathfinder look like this, it's going to be the same procedure of changing the AC condenser, which located in the front. So what we're going to do is make sure we don't have any freon in the system, which we don't, because this one have a hole in it. So that's the reason why I'm changing it. And so we need to take off the grill. So we need to remove all these clips right here. I will show you how to remove these clips. And also guys, please go ahead, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, and let's grow this channel together. If I help you, help me by growing my channel, or you can support the channel through the links in the description. So guys, I'm gonna have a clip puller. Link will be in the description for the tool I use in case you want one for yourself. So once you remove these clips, alright, so now we remove everything finally. So you just want to put these somewhere safe where you don't lose these. So guys, once we take that off, you just want to clear this part, and then this will just come off like that. And once that come off, now we can take off the grill, because this is a AC condenser. So now we need to take off the grill, so we need to unhook the grill. You can see this one already unhooked from the light. So basically you just kind of squeeze this in, squeeze in the side. Let's see over this side. So I'm gonna try and get a flathead screwdriver to get down there. So basically guys, you gotta squeeze in this piece to unhook it from there. You can just squeeze this down at the bottom, take it from there. So these are the clips. So this is what I just squeezed from underneath right there. Squeeze it so it can pull back. So now that we take off the grill, you can see we have a lot more room to work with. So the next step we're going to do is take off this piece right here that holds the horn, and we need to take off this piece as well too. So let's get to that. So guys, we need to take off this 10mm, these two 10mm. Need to remove these two clips right here that hold this plastic piece right here. Actually it's more than two clips. So we have one right here. Pull this up. Pull out the clip puller right here. So we need to do this one right here. Alright, so now we'll get that plastic piece off. We can just go ahead and completely remove this piece right here. And they are 10 millimeter. So now we can just take this piece, just rest it over there just like that, and then we're going to get back to right here. This is your AC high pressure switch right here that tell the PCM to turn on the AC, that you have the correct amount of pressure in it. Over here we have an AC line, seems to be 10 millimeter right here. Gonna need to take that off. We can take this plastic piece off, or you can just shift it out the way. If you can work around it, work around it. And we're gonna have these two, these look like 8 millimeter. So guys, what I use is I use this right here, 10 millimeter ratchet handle, ratchet wrench I should say. And then once I bring it out where I can use my hand to turn it, I just use my hand to turn it the rest of the way to take out that 10 millimeter screw right there. Alright, so now we got that off. We can just wiggle the line free. Normally I would wiggle it free, but because I have my other hand holding the camera, but at least you get the concept of how to do it though. Alright guys, so now we get that off. As you can see, make sure you check your O-ring. You might want to replace your O-ring. And now we're going to get our 8 millimeter. Take these off. 8 millimeter. So now that we can bring it forward. So now you can see where the hole, I think they hit something in the front because the bumper look all messed up. So they hit something in the front and the horn bracket go back and puncture the condenser. So that's why we take it off. So I don't know what else we got to get from this, if we're gonna need the dryer or the switch. So let's open the other box and see what we get in there. So let's get one time for the thumbnail. So guys, this is what we get in the other box. So as you can see, we got the condenser. We have a dryer right here, but we didn't get the pressure switch. So I'm gonna have to take the pressure switch from this right here and put it over there. And we also get this piece of pipe, so I guess I should have taken it out from back here. I just removed the pipe. I already removed that 10 millimeter. So once you remove that pipe, it's gonna be easier. It's gonna make it more easier to take it out, but you don't have to. Not a big deal. So guys, what we're gonna do now is take out this line. I already removed the 10mm from there. So just by taking out the line, it's gonna make it more easier to go in. Also, we're gonna double check our radiator, make sure nothing punctured the radiator. It's just freon, just condenser only. Alright, seems good so far, so we're gonna go ahead and take off the pressure switch. So guys, it's 24mm. Use a 24mm wrench to take this one off. So guys, I checked my washer, seems good, so I'm gonna reuse it. You can change it, that's all up to you. Not a big deal if you change it or not. Make sure you set it properly where you don't cross thread. And then you want to tighten it up. So you don't want to over tighten it, just snug it up a little bit. So that's worked for me, nice and tight, and it won't leak. Because it wasn't really that tight when I take it off, so I just kind of, you know, like that. So now, just gonna take out this. That's good, and we're gonna need to add some oil because there's gonna be oil in here that was removed from the system, so we're gonna need to add some oil. And I guess this clip right here, this screw right here came for this, so we're gonna take this off. Everything looking good so far. Make sure you don't miss anything. Make sure you get everything off this one right here, put it on the other one. All right, that you need and that you can get off it. All right guys, so let's install this. One more thing, we gotta take the screw off. Alright, so let's get back to it. So I should show you guys, there's some slot down there that is sit on. So I'm just gonna take it back out. You can see that slot right there, that these legs go in on both sides. So let's go back. And I don't know if you notice, just by me removing those two little holes right here, the metal tube, it's so easy to install and take out. So I would say to take it out before you remove this. All right, looking good so far. So catch our 2.8mm, you might need to push it down or lift it up, like push down the whole thing or lift up the whole thing, depends on what you need to get the screw to catch. Can go ahead and clip this back in. Alright, so we clip this back in. Time to catch back our metal pipe. So guys, everything fit up now, like not everything, but the AC system is fit up. We have our sensor right here. So what we're doing right now is just double checking the work, make sure everything is good. So have that right there, that's good. Have this connect right here, that good. We have this screw right here, it's tight. This tight right here, and this tight right here. So what we're gonna do now is connect our AC line. So we're gonna take this off, connect our AC line, and Once we connect our AC line, we turn on the vacuum and we're gonna see if it's leaking. That's one way to check for leak. Or if you don't have a vacuum, just put Freon in it. You're gonna see where it's leaking. All right. So guys, we have our AC line connected right here. So now we have vacuum in the system. So far, it looks like it's holding pressure. And it's not leaking from anywhere, so I'm gonna let it vacuum for some more, and once that's done, we're gonna go ahead and add Freon in the car. I'm gonna turn the car on, add Freon, and check the temperature. Alright guys, so it's holding the vacuum, so it's not leaking, so go ahead and lock this. Alright, so now I'm gonna stop the pump. Alright, so now we need to connect this to the AC line and add Freon in it. So guys, we're gonna start the car. Now that it's start, and we're gonna turn this AC on all the way. So we turn it on all the way, turn down the temperature all the way, and make sure the AC button is on. So I'm gonna press climate right here, AC. Alright, so make sure this is on, guys. So this is what controls the AC compressor. If this not on, it won't blow cold. Okay, so now the temperature is down. Alright guys, so since that's on and down, we're gonna go ahead and turn on the compressor. So guys, as you can see, it's 71 degrees, so it's kind of cool down here in Florida. But anyway, we're gonna turn this up to make sure it get colder than 70. You can hear the compressor coming just now, so we're gonna cut it off, see how many pounds it is. We're gonna add some more. So guys, now we here. Turn off the light so you guys can see. That's what we at right now. Check this vent. That's what we at right now. So the AC is good, so now it's time to put the rest of the car back together. There's a check engine light. I gotta check that, see why it's on, but apart from that, it's good. So guys, we scanned for the code, and that's the code it gives. So it's because we start the car without any pressure in the AC system, and then we add Freon in it, so we good when it comes to that. We just got to put the car back together and be done with this car. So guys, everything is now back together. As you can see, I built everything, and this car is running and it's ready to go out. That's it for this video guys. Please go ahead, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Peace out, see you next time.